Hi, everybody! So I have a few questions here that people want to know. The first one is, why didn't I tone down my weirdness? Well, I think weird is the new cool, so why would you ever tone it down? And I'm not a toner downer. So I hope that answered your question. Anick, why do you think they chose to evict you? If you could go back in the Big Brother house, how would you change your game? Well, I would probably stick to my strategy and probably tone down my weirdness because obviously that didn't help me. I think obviously they chose to evict me because I'm a threat. They thought I was a threat, and they knew that the more they would get to know me, the more they would probably like me. And the fact that I work with energy, maybe they thought that I had psychic abilities and I knew more about things than they did, and they obviously saw this as a threat, so I will take it as a compliment. Why did you leave the group and had some dancing moments by yourself? Because I love dancing, and I don't know if you checked my YouTube stuff. I just love dancing, and dancing makes me feel really good, and that was my way of getting all my emotions out. And because I really wanted to tone it down, so I just went and did a bit of a crazy dance because it makes me feel so good. So why not? And other people were looking out at the house by themselves and checking out the room, so I don't really think I did something out of the ordinary. There's something here there. I don't know what's going on here. I don't see. Okay. Did you make any lifelong friends in the house? And do you think any house guest is playing up to the camera? I love Adele. Adele's one of my favorite people. He's real, he's fun, he's entertaining, and I don't know if you guys got to see any of it, but every morning we would dance like crazy in the morning to make us feel good and to wake us up. So we did that every morning, so I'm gonna miss that. I had a really good connection with Kenny. I saw him as a brother, and he was real and honest, and we had some really good moments and some good cries together. So I'm definitely going to remember them always. And John, I love John, and I love Arlie. We all had some really good connections, and I know if they would have had their way, they would have kept me in the house. How long did I expect to last? To be completely honest, I didn't think I would win the game because I am very different, and people don't like different. It makes them uncomfortable, and talking about love, for some reason people are very uncomfortable of allowing the love to flow into your heart. So they were uncomfortable with that, so they kicked her out, and obviously they weren't prepared for the love revolution. But I forget what the question was. 1 second. I'm going back to that. Oh, okay. I expected to last at least a month, like 4 weeks, really. 4 weeks, and then I was like, okay, these people are probably going to get me out. And I was kind of trying to tell them, like, keep me in and then literally kick me out. Like, I'll vote myself out because I really don't want to be the first one out because you feel like a big loser. You would have made the season more fun. Aw, I know great things are coming your way, dot, dot, dot. Thank you, Linda Carter. Mwah, mwah. In your opinion, Anick, who is the hottest male house guest? I would probably say Kenny because he has a different look to himself. He is a model, so are you surprised? I think he's a great guy. He has a great soul, and that makes a person really beautiful is what's going on inside. It's not always about what's going on the outside. And Kenny's a really great person, and I know that if I end up seeing some nasty things on the show that it's not really him because I know he has a great soul. Anick, Darlene, you believe in the love revolution. Yay, love revolution for life. If I could have stayed in the house, how would I have spread the love to BBCAN2? Well, I think spreading the love just means being yourself and being true to yourself. and empowering the people that are around you and not being jealous or threatened by the people around you, because if you're jealous or threatened by the people around you, you will never be like them. It's better to enjoy their company and embrace them and be their friends, and then you could be more like the people you're jealous of. You know, it's a compliment when people are jealous and threat when you're threatening. But I would do more 30-second hugs. I would hopefully educate a lot more people that we're not just a human, we're a spirit having a human experience. And when you view your life as a spirit, there's no limitations in life. When you view your life as a human, we put all these limitations around us. And we are so much more powerful and so much more awesome than we could ever imagine. And I would have loved to have more of the opportunity to share that to Canada. So thank you for your lovely question. I love that question. Kimberly Cabin asked me, what crystal spiritual treatment will help you during the next few days to adjust back into reality? Good question. I have crystals with me at all times. There's one in my bra right now. This one is good for negative energy. It sucks in all the good negative energy. It's probably filled from being in the house. And then I got another one in my other bra, and this one is good for manifestation, and it doesn't suck any negative energy. You never have to clean this crystal out, and it gives out so much positivity and love. So I'll definitely keep crystals on me all the time. I'm definitely going to be taking a lot of walks in nature and probably hug a tree or two and go for hikes and hang out with my friends, and they love me. Sad story. But it's all good. It's all good. But so I'm probably going to hang out with my friends and do a lot of 30-second hugs with them, because a 30-second hug is such a good feeling. So I will probably go get myself a Reiki treatment, because Reiki allows your body to heal itself, and it's a beautiful thing, and I'm really thankful that I was able to shine a light on all of this that's happening. Marilyn D'Amato, love your personality, Anick. Can we be best friends? Of course we can be best friends. Yay! I love you, Marilyn. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Follow me soon on Instagram, guys. I'll be all over the place, okay? Okay, next one, the bad guy. Uh-oh. Will you be my friend? Of course I'll be your friend, the bad guy. You should be the good guy, because you're obviously a good guy if you want to be my friend. Raphael, are you and the cast going to be friends after the show? Dun, 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 dun. I don't know. I'm not going to be Netta's friend. Well, you know what? That only tells me that Netta really means a lot of hugs and a lot of love, because that was really nasty what she said. Didn't you guys think that that was really nasty? Ugh. Ugh. But, so, if I don't like someone, I kind of make an effort to find out why I don't like this person, and it's usually because we're probably more alike than we think, and that everybody deserves love, and everybody deserves to be friends with everybody. So, they won't be my favorites, but we'll definitely be friends, because I'm friends with everyone. Do I regret to be the first one to leave the HOH comp? Definitely. I did not want to be the first one out. I did not want to be the first one out. And I said, Nick, don't be the first one out. Don't be the first one out. And what happened? I was the first one out. Would it have made a difference? I think it was just an excuse for them to get me out so quickly, because I'm really awesome and I love myself, and it's obvious. So they were obviously threatened by that. So they used that as an excuse, and whatevs. Good game for them, because they were obviously really threatened by me. So again, it's a compliment. Who has the best chance to win the game right now? Joey Bray. Good question. Well, I hope it's Kenny or John, because I love them both, and I think they have great souls and great spirits, and I would love to see someone who is real win the game. You know, it would be fun, and that's what I was hoping with Big Brother Can2, is that I had the opportunity to be completely different on the show, and kind of backfired. Okay. Raphael, do you think some house guests were secretly laughing at your Reiki session? Of course. Most people laugh at me. It's silly, it's different, and people always laugh at something that's different or makes you feel uncomfortable. I don't know if you guys noticed our group relaxation session. There was a lot of laughing happening, and I'm totally fine with that. That tells me that they need hugs and they need more love, and that they're uncomfortable with silence and they're uncomfortable with stillness, and the power is in silence and the power is in stillness. And it's kind of ironic that I'm saying that because I talk all the time, but you know, sitting down and meditating and doing a Reiki treatment is the best gift you can give yourself, because we are filled with distractions all the time and we don't have a chance or an opportunity to really listen to what our heart is trying to tell us. So it's, you know, some people are just not ready for the love revolution. We know that now, right? Natasha Days, who do you think should have been evicted? Well, Ika, probably. Definitely Ika, not me, but if it wasn't both of us on the block, probably a competitor like Andrew, because he's definitely a competitor and it's obvious that he's a competitor, but he has a big target, so I doubt he's going to stay in the game for very much longer. Big Brother superfans, you say your spirit animal is an eagle or a wolf. Do you feel this is your spirit animal for a reason or just a hunch? Good question. It's just a hunch, really, to be completely honest right now. I'm not exactly sure what my spirit animal is. I am intrigued with wolves. I think they are so cool. And an eagle, I just would always have loved and dreamed of being an eagle. And every time I think of if I could ever be an animal, it would be an eagle. And one time I had a dream of a wolf, and I thought that maybe that was my spirit guide because it was protecting me in my dream. And yeah, so good question. Okay, next question. Sci-fi gal. Sci-fi gal? Oh, I'm sorry if I'm not saying that properly. What was the one thing that surprised you most about the BB house? Good question. I really walked in there not knowing anything and trying not to expect anything with the specific house. I don't really know what surprised me the most with that. That's a hard question because it was all a surprise. We had no idea what to expect. It was a very interesting experience. So I really not sure how to answer that question, but I was really surprised about everything, and I loved the whole experience. I wouldn't have, you know, okay, well, moving on, because that was a... Emily Par 16, who is your all-time favorite Big Brother player in the American one and Canadian one? By the way, you are beautiful. Thank you. You guys are making me feel so good. Thank you about that, because I feel really shitty inside. The American one would probably be Dr. Will, because he was manipulating the whole game. He was like a puppet master, and I was kind of trying to do that, but I was kind of in the forefront and totally not doing it properly. So I obviously need some advice from Dr. Will for sure. But I love that season. I totally love that season with him in every season that he's played in. And Big Brother Canada? I will go, and I don't know if this is cliche because I feel like everybody's saying this, but I'll go for Glitter Gary because he was different and he was completely himself, and he ended up being one of the last ones on the show, and he's been bullied, and we are really alike in some ways, and it was just nice to see him go till the end. So I will say Glitter Gary. Tay-Tay! Who do you like the most and who do you dislike the most? I like Adele the most. Me and Adele completely connected. He had my back throughout the whole game. Obviously, he went against me for the votes, but you know he has to go with the house. It's his own game, so I will never hold that against him. But I love that we were able to have spiritual talks and talk about God and what we believe in, and it never got super serious. We're strong in our own beliefs, and we respected each other's thoughts process, and we just I accepted for who he was, and he accepted me for who I was. The person I dislike the most in the house would probably be Andrew, because he never ever ever shut up, and he would never let us talk. It was always about him. And you know, I don't know if this was on TV, but I kept telling him, oh yeah, Andrew, you're the king of the world. You're the king of the world. He's like, no, I'm not. I'm like, no, yeah, you are. But you are, Andrew. You're the king of the world. Like, you know absolutely everything. And everything that you say, he takes literal and says, oh, well, I don't know about this and that. It's just like, it was driving me insane. And it was actually driving everybody else insane as well. It was just so annoying. So he would probably be the one that I dislike the most. Beth Lewis. If you had the opportunity to go back into the game, would you? And how would being voted out first affect your game? If I had the chance, I love opportunities. I'm an opportunist. If I had an opportunity to go back in the house, I would definitely take it, because obviously Canada would want me back in the house because they believe in the love revolution and believe that they need more love in the house. And I don't think it would affect my game. I think it would give me a huge advantage, because I'm going to get to watch the show and get to see the live feed. So I'm going to see a lot that they're not going to see. So I doubt that's going to happen because of that huge opportunity that I'm going to have. But I love your question. Send it out to the universe. Who knows? You know, the love revolution might not be over. Does Anick have Twitter? Of course I have Twitter. Big Brother CA. Oh no, Davinsky 18. It's Anick Gervais, and soon all my stuff will be up on social media. I have Facebook. It's called Daily Anecdotes. Get your daily anecdote on, and I only post positive, inspirational stuff. I have Instagram, and it's anecdotes. I have YouTube, and it's called PS by Anick. Eventually, you'll just be able to Google my name, and you'll find all my stuff. I promise. And I love that you want to know, because obviously you want to be my friend, and obviously you want to follow me. Woohoo! Colin McKay. I want Anick. It's love revolution in and around my heart. Lots of love. Thank you. My spirit animal is totally a hawk. And you know what's interesting about that is that my phone number spells out hawk. You know, my old house phone number spells out hawk. So that is, I'm not giving you guys my phone number because you guys don't actually know my first digits of my phone number. But anyways, so I love hawks. I think hawks are really cool. I think you guys are so cool. I love that you guys love the revolution. And thank you so much for making me feel so good and love. I totally appreciate it, because this has not been an easy experience, especially feeling, you know, the first one out. So I am so appreciative for the love that you guys are giving me. This is not over. The love revolution will continue, and I would love for you guys to be a part of my team. Thank you so much. I love you guys all. Mwah, 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 mwah. And you guys are all beautiful inside and out. Thank you. Bye.